Greetings fellow guitar travellers, it's Rowan J Parker here and welcome to another Lick of the Week. On this week's Lick of the Week we've got sort of noodlesome minor 7 arpeggio, all legato, left hand with a little bit of tappy tappy in there as well. So it looks awesome, sounds magnificent, but it's not that hard to play, which is what we like. So before we go ahead and show you the lick, I encourage you to head on over to my website, which is www.rowanjparker.com. Whole ton of guitar stuff on that site. There's backing tracks you can download, jam over. It's all free, by the way. And there's lessons, a whole ton of free lessons. There's also a shop where you can buy things. I've got books and videos, and there's lots of high quality HD lessons, all available for instant download at very reasonable prices, so check it out. You can also subscribe to my website just by sticking your email address into the subscribe box and hitting subscribe. And if you do that, you get free access to lots of exclusive content that won't be available anywhere else, just for you. So do yourself a favour and subscribe. Alright, without further ado, let's get down to this week's Lick of the Week. Let's rock! Okay, let's get straight down to showing you this lick. Now fundamentally it's not very difficult, it's very short, repetitive, cyclical little lick. It does have some challenges. It's got wide stretches which will challenge your left hand to open, and it's also all legato, so you're going to have quite a good left hand strength to be able to execute some of the hammer-ons and the pull-offs. And it's got a little tap too, so yeah, well maybe it's not quite as easy as all that, who knows, let's find out. Alright, so here's the notes on the A string. We've got A, 7, 10, 12, okay, 7, 10, 12, and the digitation I'm going to use here is fingers 1, 3 and 4. And then we skip to the G string, and the fret numbers are 7, 9 and 12, and this time the digitation is 1, 2, 4. And then we skip to the high E string, and the digitation is 1, 3, 4, and the fret numbers 7, 10 and 12. Okay, so let me just kind of give you the fret numbers string by string, right? So on the A string, 7, 10, 12. On the G, 7, 9, 12. And on the high E, it's 7, 10, 12. Okay? And on the ascending part, or ascending half, I pick the first note, hammer the other two. Just like that. Okay? Now, at that point, when we get to the high E, I'm going to reach across with my right hand, and I'm going to tap high E 15. Now the finger I used to tap is this finger, the middle finger, right? The reason I use that is because I want to keep hold of my plectrum. I don't want to try and do something else with my plectrum, like stick it in my mouth or, put it on the floor or whatever, So I would tap with this finger when I do tap, which is not very often, because I'm not very much of a tapper, but when I do tap, middle finger that does the tapping duties most of the time. So we're going to tap that high E 15 with that second finger. And then it's really just a matter of coming back down the arpeggio with pull-offs. I should say on the descent, I don't use any picking on the descending part, it's all just hammer on. So the fourth finger will hammer on the highest note, then I'll pull off to the other digits in the left hand, alright? So it's going to be, instead of pick, pull, pull, it's going to be like hammer, pull, pull, like that, hammer, pull, pull. That sort of business. So here's the entire thing, it's slowed right down, but played all together. Let's have a listen. Alright, and that's it. The whole thing just goes round and round and round and round. Extremely simple, really. To get it up to the right tempo is a bit of a challenge, and again I'm using this artificial squash of values, so it's not really evenly metrical. It's kind of somewhere between a semi-quaver triplet, and then sometimes it's a little bit quicker, so it sounds more like a demi-semi-quaver. So I'm really just trying to force the notes into value. I'm not really worrying about the even metrication of the line too much. It still sounds okay when it's up to tempo. Alright, well that is it. Let's listen to it one more time. Here we go. Okay, that wraps up for another Lick of the Week. Tune in next week for another Lick of the Week, because it's called Lick of the Week and you get one every week. If you want to contact me Otherwise, apart from looking at the website and subscribing to the website and so on, you can catch me on Twitter at Rowan J Parker. I'm on SoundCloud Rowan-Parker, and it's good to look at SoundCloud page because all my backing tracks are there and you can download them all for free, and free is good. So apart from that, Facebook page Rowan J Parker, and of course YouTube channel is Rowan J Parker, which you're watching right now. Okay, well thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week for another Pick of the Week. Farewell.